Mrs. Reyna, I believe. Whoever's Elizabeth, the screen, Elizabeth, if you can you hear me? The screen marked Camille, can you hear me? You need to unmute.
There we go. There we go. I'm sorry. I was looking for the mute button. I'm sorry.
The other screen, who do we have? You need to unmute. Okay.
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay, who do we have on there?
This is Isaac Ramirez.
and Carmen Garcia.
Okay. And okay, each of you raise your right hand. You swear the testimony you're about to give should be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is this for non-payment of rent?
No,
no.
they evicted us. They evicted us.
Okay,
I don't know why they were.
we're gonna find out. I just asked if it was for non-payment of rent. You said no. Thank you. Okay, Camille, who do we have representing Camille?
My name is Linda Moon.
Okay, Ms. Moon, what is the reason you're evicting Isaac Ramirez and Carmen Garcia?
We want possession of our apartment back, please.
Okay, what is the reason you're evicting them?
Lease violation.
Okay, what is the lease violation?
We have a no pet policy, and back in January, they brought a dog into their apartment, and we gave them a lease violation telling them that they could not have a dog and unless they had proper documentation, if it was a service animal or a support support animal. And
Okay.
I talked to them several times. They never, ever brought documentation. And so now we would like to have the apartment back.
Okay. The Mr. Contreras and Mrs. Garcia, do you have any questions or what would you like to
Yeah,
say?
it's because we want to know because everybody in there they have pets, and then it was a little puppy, and then when they told us that when they gave us that letter, it was when the COVID was in high risk, so
It was
we
when
couldn't
what?
get those papers
You was when what?
when it was like in high risk or something like that. So we couldn't get those papers right away, and we told them that if we get rid of the dog, if they let us have the apartment, and they said no, that they don't want us in there, and then they start saying about some contract or stuff like that, and then they don't even let us pay the rent or stuff like that.
Okay.
And so we wanted to keep that apartment because school is next to our apartment, so we have like 4 kids in there, and then they didn't even give us a chance.
And we always pay the rent and everything. It's like we never have problems with the other manager. Even with the other manager, she didn't even do her job. We always pay the rent and everything.
When was the notice given that they have a lease violation?
I gave this to them on March 24th of this year.
Okay, I thought the dog was back in January.
I'm sorry. The notice for the notice in regards to the dog, I gave that January 8th of this.
And what did the notes say?
What did the notice say?
Yes.
Okay, at that time, okay, it says, we have noticed that you have a pet in your apartment without the office having the proper documents. It said, and I also said that the dog was going to the bathroom outside and they were not cleaning it up. And per their contract, they're not allowed to have a dog unless it is a registered service or emotional support dog. And we have to have documentation from a medical doctor.
Okay, so when was that notice given?
January 8th.
Okay, and then the next they didn't take care of it?
No, and I had spoken to them several times and said that we had to have, the documentation, and they never brought it in. And then because they never brought it in on March 24th of this year, I gave them a 30-day notice informing them that they had until April 30th to vacate the apartment, that we wanted the apartment back.
Okay, Mrs. Garcia or Contreras and Mr. Ramirez.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you'd like to state in regard to that testimony?
Yes, we received the note, but we tried to get that letter, but with the COVID, it's so hard to get, the stuff like that. And then we went to talk to her, and because we find somebody to take care of the dog. And then we went to talk to them, and we tell them we don't have the dog no more. And then she say, no, you can be here no more, guys.
When was that?
I'm sorry?
When did you have this conversation? You said, well, you don't have the dog anymore.
Like a month and 20
When we
days.
received
We got
the
that letter.
letter.
Okay, that was January 8th.
No, when we received the letter that we have to leave.
Oh, okay. Well, so you didn't do anything between January 8th and March 24th.
Yes, we tried to get the letter to make the dog support dog, but we couldn't do it. And then when
Why couldn't you
she
do
gave
it?
us
Why
They
couldn't
were
you?
not allowing people, to get, they were not giving appointments or stuff like that. Like
Who
they were
wasn't
not
giving
giving
appointments?
the dog pound. It was hard for us to get it because it was certain procedures that you need to do with a dog. But it was just a puppy. So we just got rid of it. And then we tried to tell them that we were going to get rid of it. But they didn't want us to. They said that they didn't want us in there no more.
Okay, that was after March 24th, correct? After the second notice was given.
yes.
The second note.
The first was January 8th.
Yeah, that was the first one.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to grant the eviction. You have until May 26th, you have to vacate the premises. The writ of possession can be obtained on May 27th. If you don't vacate the premises, the landlord could get a writ of possession on May 27th. Council will post on your door to voluntarily vacate. If you shouldn't do so, they could physically remove you from the premises. What is the monthly rent?
Their monthly rent is $669.
Okay, the bond is set at $669. Okay, any other questions?
No, sir.
Okay. Well, let me, Ms. Garcia and Mr. Ramirez, what is your email?
Elizabeth,
Elizabeth, ELIZABE.
no, X with the X.
Okay, Elizabeth,
Yeah. Elizabeth 84. G. Dot G.
G.G.
Yes. .com.
Gmail.com.
Gmail.com.
So it's Elizabeth, ELISABETH 84 G. Dot. What's the rest?
.com.
Is it at gmail.com?
I'm sorry?
Is it Elizabeth84 at gmail.com?
Yes. I guess.
Okay, we'll email it to you. If not, we will mail it to you, okay?
Okay.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mm.